eating sushi. It's very yummy. Puerto Rico, San Juan. It's beautiful weather. And then I'm going to the Dominican Republic, Punta Cana. I'm getting chip-faced tonight in Puerto Rico. I'm in La Perla. I had some bad Puerto Rican food and I threw up.
Captain has run the ship ashore. I don't know how he is able to compile all this money in order to travel abroad, go to Puerto Rico, somehow tag along Punta Cana in conjunction with it. Who knows, maybe this Mr. Bass guy is actually helping him out. I just assumed all the streams that he was doing with Josh went straight into his pocket, but Josh has to be making money somewhere. I know the payouts on TikTok are really bad, so I don't know. Maybe his tours are really carrying himself, but as we can see, Capt, he's not looking very good. He really isn't. He's got some sort of scarlet rot, some sort of scabies situation going on in his neck. It's bad. It's real bad. He probably spread it to 100 different people on the flight down there and a million different other people as he's interacting in the bars. But as you can tell, he's having the time of his life. And it's really unfortunate because we're missing out on Drink Tracker for keeping tabs, because he's been there for roughly, at the time I'm recording this and the time you watch this, basically a week, and he is just drinking nonstop. And it's kind of sobering to see him celebrate his 23rd birthday, because that's like, wow, we're 2 years into this thing. We're really doing this thing. And last time I sort of talked about how I didn't like the whole situation surrounding Josh, because I feel like people are taking advantage of him. I feel like he's a really vulnerable character. And half the TikToks that he's been doing since he's been in Puerto Rico is just him wandering down random streets by himself. And I'm like, this can't end well for the captain. And a lot of the comments on TikTok are talking about how, there's going to be people there trying to steal his hat, or that this is the final season. I really don't know what his plans are for being out there, but basically every video of his is him getting drunk somewhere and going out and partying. We have seen him eat a little bit. No water's in sight, unfortunately, but he still has that 1,000-yard Full Metal Jacket stare whenever he's really just blackout drunk and he's just staring into the void. Kind of spooked those girls at the end there. But basically, we're gonna go over some of the streams from Mr. Bass leading up to Josh's leaving, which includes Josh getting a tattoo, some more questionable things said towards women from Mr. Bass, and it's gonna be a fun time. It's gonna be fun. We just have to make sure that we get the captain out of dangerous waters. A storm's coming in. I know a hurricane just went through, or a tropical storm just went through Florida. We have to be on our best behaviors. Take out your little telescope thingy that the pirates use and bring him to shore.
I'm just going to the bathroom.
Yeah, she's gonna follow you. She's a girl.
You're not
peeing, are you? Are you choking or peeing? Okay, make sure he's okay. Keep an eye on him.
Babes, do you need water? Do you need water?
He's fine.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I won't interrupt.
I'm definitely gonna get it done.
Just breathe.
It's still in there.
What is it?
It's a pill.
Oh no. Pills are hard to swallow.
I tried doing the Hamlet remove. Hamlet maneuver.
Oh.
Can't throw up the pill.
What pill?
The one that's stuck in my esophagus.
Maybe if you ignore it, it'll go away, the feeling. Sometimes that happens. You know?
You did the Hamlet remover and
Go get the best angle.
and
Don't
nothing
tell people to get out
happened.
of your way to get the angle. The angle's everything.
I'm gonna start from here.
Get in. Why don't you sit right here and do it?
Cause then I won't get her tits.
Well, okay.
I won't get her.
You don't have to get her tits
You're
forever.
sitting
Just
on my
sit.
base.
Alright, babe.
Hell yeah. Then we're going to go to maybe dinner if you ever get hungry. I'm not hungry.
You're not hungry?
I just feel like drinking. Josh is like a bad influence on me. I'm a good influence on him. I'm addicted to twisted tea.
How much of a savage you are. It didn't even phase you. You're like me when I first got my tattoo.
This just really makes me despise Mr. Based even more. I mean, it's kind of a broken record to just sit here and say, wow, he's really taking advantage of Josh. Wow, he's a really bad person. But the fact that he is telling this camera girl lady that he is probably sexually harassing, that, hey, don't say anything while he's doing stuff because we have to get the content. The content is key. And he was getting upset because he thought that Josh was going to start playing music, which he does. He does do a lot of the time. He'll play copyright music, and Mr. Bass can't have that. He's got to get that lucky dineros, you know. He can't miss out on any cashola. That would be bad for business. Instead, we just have to exploit him as much as we can. You get the best angle. Oh, show the girl's tits. Show the tattoo on Josh's arm. I will say, for a tattoo for him, it's not terrible. A martini glass, it could be much worse. And it fits the persona, right? Maybe a Twisted Tea would have been a little bit better. Maybe a White Claw, one of those little jug ball things that have alcohol in them. I don't know. I'm spitballing here. But part of me just wants to say it would be so great to watch a stream where Mr. Bass just gets sucked by somebody during the stream. I'm not advocating for anybody to do it. I'm saying that would be great if it happened. I don't want anybody watching to do it. I'm not telling anybody to do it, but if that happened down the road, I think there could be worse things that could happen. There could be worse things. And so basically after this, he gets his tattoo, and they go to get caviar. Wah, 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 wee, wah. You know, they're very fancy. They're schmoozing on everybody. And Mr. Based, once again, just acting a fool and making Josh, in turn, come off as bad. But it shouldn't be that surprising.
You want to go to Israel instead of Puerto Rico?
That's some intense commentary you got going on.
Yeah.
So how does this thing, how do you eat this?
So give me one moment.
We're pro-Israel, by the way.
That's, I have no...
No, I mean... Oh, uncle.
Like we're super controlling about our brand,
Oh, I didn't know.
and like we want someone to say, "Here's
The
what
fact that he's eating caviar here is very classy. I think it works awkwardly. Like, I think it's a lucky serendipity.
you can think whatever you want." I'm telling you what I know.
You're going to get phone calls from young people. He's huge with the college-age kids. They're going to be like, oh, my God, oh, my God. I promise no harm will
Can we
come
wrap
to
it
you.
up?
Yeah.
Okay, just turn the camera off, okay?
Hey, buddy, you got a long nose. I love Israel. Big ups to them. Up high, my man. I'm just trying to win them over. It's like, I guess if you're in New York City, you got like a 50-50 chance of really landing that connection. Clearly, this guy is just like, oh, man, social media has been just an absolute devastation to every social feature in the entire world. And then the owner shows up and he's like, I don't think that you guys should be streaming. I think this is bad for business. Obviously, Mr. Based, maybe in his skewed brain, would think that this would drive traffic to their store. I don't recall seeing a logo for this place anywhere. Not that I would necessarily include it to try and avoid anybody doing some no-nos, sending some bad calls to them. But I don't see the overlap of Josh's audience who sits there and says, "Aye, aye, Captain, you're going down with the ship." And yes, I will go get some caviar because Josh got some. I don't really get that. Maybe it's just my personal brain. I don't really understand a lot of, trying to influence in other spheres that aren't related to your niche. It confuses me a bit. Just a teensy bit. Just a teensy tiny bit.
You pack other stuff, I'm finishing this. What are you staring at me for? Come on.
What?
You're late, aren't you?
No, we're okay.
Alright, we got it closed. Josh thought it was impossible. Josh has a gorgeous view. When the bed was made, this place was awesome. You got the wake-up call?
Yeah.
Yeah, the lady told me. Oh, could you make it? Remember you promised you'd make a TikTok to tell everyone to get in here because I came so early?
I will.
Because I have no people. I only have 8,000 people.
This is Orchard Street Hotel. Okay, here you go.
How long have you worked here?
Since last year.
You're about 22?
Mm-hmm.
Are you 22?
Yes, I am.
Cool. And where did you go to college?
I didn't go to college. I just did high school.
How did you get such a slick job?
I guess I'm just lucky.
Are you single?
No.
Like, Mr. Bass has to be on some sort of registry somewhere. Surely. Every interaction he has with women is just really uncomfortable and really gross. And, like, I don't know how trying to flex, bro. She works at the front desk of some hotel. It's like, I'm pretty sure half of my audience could go walk to their local Marriott and get one as well. I don't know, maybe this is some schnazzy fancy one, but even still, they gotta have grunts working everywhere there anyway. But it just like, I can't stand to listen to him talk to people, man. I really can't. He's trying to coerce Josh. Come on, Josh, I showed up early. Give me a TikTok so people will come watch my stream. Come on, Josh. And that's why part of me feels like there is like a monetary discrepancy between the two. Like, I feel like Josh probably gets some sort of payout, but it certainly is not worth the amount of exposure that he has given to Mr. Based. I hate calling him Mr. Based. Can I call him anything else? Can I just call him Pyro's purple hat? I don't know. It's like, it's really annoying. And like, I don't know. Josh is also getting prepared to get on his flight to go to Puerto Rico. And he basically has like a really small carry-on suitcase thing and like a strap pack type of thing. It's like, I think we're going to be seeing him wearing the same like 3 pairs of clothing the entire trip down there. And you also could kind of see the bloody mark on the back of his neck there. Like, is some sort of disease is incurring and is just taking over World of T-Shirts. He's being morphed into a barnacle on the side of the ship. It's a bad look for you, bro. It's a bad look for everybody here. And like, I don't even necessarily think that Josh enjoys hanging out with Mr. Based. I feel like it's just kind of a happenstance. That's just what he does in his routine. And I just wish there was somebody more influential, better for him, that could take care of him. I know I saw that Pyro said that he was going to go to New York soon, so maybe he'll meet with Josh, but I really don't think there's a way that you can get through to Josh. I think it's just he's doing what he's doing, and I don't think there's a redemption tour for this ship. I think it's going straight to the bottom of the ocean, and it's kind of sad to see.
This one's changing the go back maybe is good for.
Could you get me a cool tank top from Puerto Rico if you remember?
Okay.
Thanks. You know, no arms tank top. Thank you.
$5, yeah, it's me. What are you going to do about it, mister?
Stop it! Just stop it. Quick. Stop it! Shut the hell up. What are you doing, Josh? Josh, what are you doing? Josh, no! No, don't do... No, Josh, no!
We're here.
No!
That's some epic acting right there, boys and girls. And Josh basically sat there in silence the entire time. They played some of his songs there, and the driver, I guess, just had to put up with it. And Mr. Bass was trying to coerce him. You know, I'm sure he's pulled this tactic on plenty of young college-age girls in the past where, you know, I'll just give you some cash. You don't have to follow the app. I'll just give you some cash to drive me back home. Don't worry about it. You don't have to re-up me. Just, I'll give you cash. Wink, wink, nudge, judge. You picking up what I'm throwing down? So Josh gets on his flight, and that's where the TikTok montage in the beginning starts. Who knows where this is going to lead, honestly. I guess we'll see Josh in the Caribbean for a couple weeks, because allegedly he's going to Punta Cana as well, and we'll just have to see how it shakes out. Either way, guys, hope you enjoyed. Until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.